this
Do you want to keep going and keep harassing me? You could have gone to a dozen town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
He's not being threatening in any way.
When some guy gets in your face and approaches
He's nowhere near you.
he did, and you feel like you're in danger.
But then she starts cussing out her own constituent.
Absolutely crazy.
I'm absolutely crazy.
And get out of my face.
And how did the issue of gay rights come up in that conversation?
Nancy brought it up.
Face wash. I voted for gay marriage twice.
What does that have to do
so
with me?
I'm just saying, it has everything to do with you. Mentally ill men, from men in dresses, from men approaching me in public like this guy, this Daisy Dukes guy, the short shorts guy.
That shows that Nancy Mace, not a true South Carolinian. She would know that Daisy Dukes refers to Daisy from Dukes of Hazzard with her cut off jeans that were up her butt crack. Those clearly not Daisy Dukes.
Because I used the word babe, he was offended by it.
Does your husband call you babe? I'm not married. Okay, so even better.
And then I used the word trans, and he was more offended by it.
Is tranny derogatory to you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Tranny. Yeah, tranny. Okay.
She did not say trans.
But the lunatics on the left, they're dangerous, and women need to stand up for themselves. And
This is a constituent of Nancy Mace. Apparently, I didn't know it was an Ulta. Ulta, is that the name of the store? She posted the video. I don't think the video makes her look good, but not only did she post the video, she ran on to Fox News to talk about the video that she posted, denigrating one of her constituents that simply asked her a question at a store.
All right, so it was probably the biggest viral video of the weekend. South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace posted this now infamous video online after a man who is allegedly one of her constituents confronted her while she was shopping. Take a look.
I do them every year.
Every year.
You want to keep
Are you
going?
gonna do any more this
Do you want
year?
to keep going and
Are you
keep
gonna do-
harassing me?
I'm asking if
You
you're
could
gonna
have
have any
gone
more
to
town
a
halls
dozen
this year.
town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
Are you doing a town
I've
hall
already
this year?
done one. I'll do
Are
plenty
you doing
more.
any more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always invited.
He's saying it with a smile. He is not being he's not being threatening in any way. He just, damn, the dude's back. I'd swipe right on him, or I'd tap him on Grindr.
Okay, sweet. Well, look
And
out
by
for
the
an
way,
actual invitation.
I voted for gay marriage twice.
What does that have to do
so
with me?
I'm just saying, it has to everything to do with you.
Do you think everything about me has to do with gay marriage?
do,
That's
absolutely.
your first stance when you
Yep.
speak with me?
You know, it's a good possibility that he's gay based on the mannerisms and the shorts and the tucked in. Like, it's a good possibility that he's gay. But there's like a 5, 6, 7% chance that he's not. That a straight man could wear that and that he has a really hot wife. So, like, for her just to assume that he was gay is bigoted. Honestly. He's probably gay, but not necessarily. Apparently he was, because, you know, he didn't dispute the fact that he was gay.
What does that have to do
So
with me?
I'm just saying, it has to everything to do with you.
He's
Everything
zesty.
about me has to do with gay marriage.
I do,
That's
absolutely.
your first stance when you
Yep.
speak with me?
Because you people on the left are crazy.
So I'm
You're
on the left.
absolutely crazy.
I'm absolutely
You are.
crazy.
And get out of my face.
You're insane.
Goodbye.
Tadpole. Well, here's the thing is, like, she said he's on the left. He's not necessarily on the left. There are log cabin Republicans. He could be flaming fucking gay and a Republican. For Nancy Mace to make all these assumptions is just wrong. But then she starts cussing out her own constituent.
Absolutely crazy.
I'm absolutely
You are.
crazy.
And get out of my face.
You're insane.
Goodbye.
You're insane. You're gonna me? You're
Yep.
gonna be voted
Bye.
out so fast this year. I
I'm
can't
not.
wait for you to go into
I
the
won by
dirt.
so much.
You're a disgrace to this state. That's what you are.
She is.
Disgrace. I asked you a simple question, and you just to go on this tirade and tell me you.
Yeah, you.
Disgusting.
Get out of my face.
You. How about
Get out of my face.
You're nasty.
Try it. What's your name?
nasty.
What's your name? What's your name?
Do you call her a nasty cunt?
You're gonna say to me it's
Absolutely.
asking you a
Get
question.
the out of my face. Now.
It's a peaceful weekend afternoon going shopping, right? In a post on Facebook, the man in that video said in part that he won't apologize for speaking up or
He didn't do anything to
asking a politician to
apologize for.
her side of the story, Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Congresswoman, well,
Her side of the story.
weekend. Apparently, there's another video I was just told you might have put up, but let's go to this video in particular.
Oh, Nancy put up another video.
What was going on behind the scenes? And
Just to be clear, she can still be my GOP mommy. Damn, Nancy, look at them titties. Poof.
A titty slap!
Come on now.
She put her name in neon highlighted font on the TikTok.
And how did the issue of gay rights come up in that conversation?
Well, right. I just
Nancy brought it up.
Face wash. That was it. I went to the store. I had a little bit of time to myself on Saturday afternoon. Want to go shopping like I do. I'm a normal person. I do my own grocery shopping. And this guy approached me, and I will tell you, I felt threatened. I felt harassed. And I will tell you, as someone who's experienced trauma in her life, and a lot of women will understand what I'm talking about, when some guy gets in your face and approaches
He's
you
nowhere near you.
he did, and you feel like you're in danger, instinctively, as women who've been through trauma, who've survived sexual assault, survived domestic abuse, you have two options. You can fight or you can flee. And Sean, I'm a fighter. And I've never stood back down from a fight. I will stand.
What a
my ground like any strong
disgusting
woman should.
woman.
And I will tell you, this was the third incident I had last week alone. The incidences of threats, the threat of
No one threatened you.
harassing me in public has increased exponentially over the last 6 months since I came out standing up against the trans community, standing up against men in women's dresses. And I just had an event at the University of South Carolina about an hour ago. I wrapped it up, and a man in a dress picked up a potted plant and acted like he was going to throw it against me. I just posted that video on Twitter. You can follow it at Nancy Mace or Nancy
Oh,
Mace.
God.
You can find it online. But my security team thought he was going to throw the plant at me because I used the word babe. He was offended by it, and then I used the word trans, and he was more offended by it. But the lunatics on the left, they're dangerous, and women need to stand up for themselves. And I was the first member of Congress to say, I'm going to hold the line for women and girls everywhere. And since that time, the amount of aggression that
I don't know if Fox is going to show it or not, but here, I found it. It's pinned to her Twitter. Wasn't hard to find.
Does your husband call you babe?
I'm not married.
Okay, so even better.
I don't care.
Okay, so I would like for you to apologize, but it is derogatory and second of all.
Is tranny derogatory to you?
Well, yeah.
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 Fucking is.
Tranny. Yeah. Tranny. If that's derogatory, you I'm good.
So does your husband call you babe?
I'm not married.
Okay.
She did not say trans. Michael, good evening.
Okay, so I would like for you to apologize, but it is derogatory and
Did they change your voice? I was wondering if there was something going on there.
second of all.
Is tranny derogatory to you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it fucking is.
Tranny.
Yeah, they changed your voice. Didn't look like she was gonna throw it at all. She looked like she just grabbed it to take it with her.
If that's derogatory, I'm good.
There's a cop right there.
I'm not married.
Okay, so
This is once again Nancy making something out of nothing.
okay, so I would like for you to apologize, but it is
And they altered the video to change this young lady's voice, who seems like a lovely lady,
Of course it fucking is.
Tranny.
because you can hear the change in the music.
If that's derogatory, I'm good.
Because that's like Natasha Bedingfield behind her. That sounds nothing like Natasha Bedingfield when it changes it. It's odd that they would do that, but I mean, that's how sleazy these people
I've
are.
had from mentally ill men, from men in dresses, from men approaching me in public like this guy, this Daisy Dukes guy, the short shorts guy.
Daisy Dukes guy.
Face wash. It's not
Was
okay.
was
and
this
condoning
the
this kind
entire
of behavior is
confrontation
only
you
going to lead to
posted?
violence.
Or did anything
No, it was
happen
not.
prior
It was
to you
not.
start? It was not. What happened prior to that?
Well, he started up on me prior to this, and I fumbled. I tried to get my phone out as quick as I could, but I had a bag, and I tried to pull it out fast and start recording as much as I could. I've decided that I'm going to.
Those aren't Daisy
people in
Dukes.
public.
No.
I probably don't have enough iPhone space on my phone, but
That shows that Nancy Mace, not a true South Carolinian, she would know that Daisy Dukes refers to Daisy from fucking Dukes of Hazzard with her cut off jeans that were up her butt crack. Those clearly not Daisy Dukes.
I deal with this stuff day in and day out. This was the third incident I had last week alone. And the week before that, there was a man in Pennsylvania who was arrested from Butler, Pennsylvania, that threatened the president, President Trump. I was the only member of Congress. He threatened to put a bullet in my skull. Most of this stems from my position about protecting women and girls in private spaces. And inherently as a woman, when a man like this comes up to me and is aggressive in public or private, inherently, I'm going to fight back. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to be a strong woman because I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Men
Congress
like this, it's not okay.
woman,
This kind of
strong
aggression
woman over here.
is going to get someone hurt or worse, and it's not something I condone.
me
I'll
ask
stand
you
up and
this.
fight for every woman and girl everywhere.
We see those on the left that have been pro-Hamas, a designated terrorist organization. Some on the left, this obsession with Luigi Mangione, the alleged assassin of the United Healthcare CEO. We've seen domestic terrorism at Tesla dealerships against Tesla owners and charging stations, open calls for assassination of people like Elon Musk and President Trump. It seems like everything's getting really ratcheted up. The left's gone a
You're the one ratcheting things up. Oh my God.
And I'm-
Here, let me sit here and propagandize you, scare my viewers, and totally conflate multiple instances together and then say, oh, it really feels like things are being ratcheted up.
I'm very concerned about violence. Why don't you have security with you?
I will take that into consideration,
Well, in
Michael.
this instance, I was on my personal time. I can't afford personal private security. I have to reassess my movements now and perhaps trying to hide the way that I look so I can go out in public. Tonight, though, at a public event, I was able to have 6 armed security guards. I needed to have that. And even still with 6 armed security guards, we had a man in a dress who picked up a potted plant. It looked like he was going to toss it at me or throw it at me.
No.
The police moved in.
Didn't look like that at all.
Threats that conservatives are facing, like Elon Musk, like Donald Trump, every single day. And we have to stand up and fight back and fight for ourselves. Stand up for our own freedom. That's what it's about.
Okay. Oh, Congresswoman, I'm glad nothing worse happened here. We appreciate you spending your time with us. Thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here.
Oh, shut up, Sean Hannity. Now, I agree, Joni Ernst, fucking gorgeous lady, totally into her being my GOP mommy. But I mean, there's one other really good candidate for being my GOP mommy, and that would be Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna. Woo, doggy.